Reiki, the true story, take one. Okay, stand by for countdown. And countdown 5, 4, 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Lloyd. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to episode 2 of Reiki, the true story. I'm your host, Matthew Lloyd. Now, for those of you who haven't watched any of our shows before, why not? Only joking. But on a serious note, I write all the scripts myself, but I do suffer from severe memory problems. Therefore, I use a teleprompter so I don't forget anything or leave anything important out. Until we can get our trainee resident DJ started, you're stuck with me hosting the shows. Oh, so sad times. But once we have our first trainee resident DJ in place, they'll be the face of Club Map Productions and host all of our shows. Much better news on that front. Okay, so as always, our shows can be found on our YouTube page at Club Map Productions or on our website, where you'll also find the relevant script and any accompanying materials which you can download at clubmatproductions.org. That's www.clubmatproductions.org. Okay, so without further delay, let's get on with episode 2 of our show, Reiki, the true story. Now, in the last episode, we covered an introduction into Reiki, what it is, and how it can come into our lives when we most need it to. We also looked at how Reiki treatments are given and how distance healing can be used with Reiki. However, treating someone with Reiki is actually a side effect of the Reiki energy. It was developed a lot more as a form of a way of life. Reiki is more than just a healing practice. It's a holistic way of life rooted in peace, balance, and connection. At its core, Reiki encourages living with intention, mindfulness, and compassion. The philosophy behind it aligns closely with spiritual and energetic harmony, emphasizing the importance of being present and in tune with oneself and the world around you. So, central to the Reiki way of life are the 5 Reiki principles, which offer simple yet profound guidance. 1. Just for today, I will not be angry. 2. Just for today, I will not worry. 3. Just for today, I will be grateful. 4. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. 5. Just for today, I'll be kind to every living thing. These principles reflect a commitment to inner peace, emotional regulation, integrity, and kindness. Living with Reiki means aligning with these values daily, nurturing your energy, and allowing it to support the well-being of yourself and others. In essence, the Reiki lifestyle is about cultivating stillness, openness, and love, from which healing and transformation naturally flow. It's a gentle path that empowers you to live more consciously and harmoniously. Reiki can be seamlessly woven into everyday life to support emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. You don't need to set aside hours each day. The small intentional moments of Reiki practice can create meaningful shifts. Here's how Reiki can benefit you in day-to-day life. Stress and anxiety relief. A few minutes of self-Reiki, hands placed gently on your body while channeling energy, can calm the nervous system, reduce anxiety, and bring a sense of peace. It's especially helpful during a busy day, before sleep, or when feeling overwhelmed. Starting the day with intention. Beginning the morning with the 5 Reiki principles sets a grounded, mindful tone. Even repeating them silently helps you approach the day with clarity, patience, and positivity. Enhancing mindfulness. Reiki encourages presence. Whether you're eating, walking, or talking with someone, you can use Reiki to stay connected, centered, and aware of your energy in the moment. Supporting physical health. Daily self Reiki can help boost your body's natural healing abilities. You might place your hands on areas where you feel pain or tension to gently ease discomfort and promote relaxation, improving relationships. Practicing kindness and compassion, a big part of Reiki philosophy, enhances how you connect with others. Reiki helps you respond rather than react and encourages empathy and communication. Emotional balance. Reiki can help release emotional blockages. When you're feeling sad, angry, or stuck, Reiki helps you gently move through the emotions without judgment, creating a space for healing and clarity. Sleep and rest. Using Reiki before bed can promote deep relaxation and better sleep. A few quiet minutes of Reiki work can calm your mind and release the day's tension. In short, Reiki becomes like a trusted inner companion, a quiet, healing presence you can access anytime. Whether you practice it formally or simply by its gentle principles, it brings more peace, awareness, and flow into daily life. Now, for those of you like myself who did their Reiki pre 1999 in the West, you would have been told a different story behind the origins of Reiki. The true story of Reiki didn't come about in the West until 1999. The tampered version of the story behind Reiki was used instead of the truth because by the time Reiki had come to the West, it was post World War II and there was still a lot of mistrust of the East and of alternative and complementary medicine and therapies. Before 1999, the story of how Reiki came to the West was passed down primarily through teachings of Hirao Takatata, the woman responsible for introducing Reiki to North America. While later historical research has revealed more details, the pre 1999 narrative was more simplified and spiritual in tone. Here's the commonly shared version of that story. Origins in Japan, Mikao Usui. Reiki is said to have originated in the early 20th century in Japan with a man named Mikao Usui, often described as a spiritual seeker and teacher. According to the early Western narrative, Usui was searching for a way to heal people without depleting his own energy. His quest led him to study various spiritual texts and philosophies, possibly including Buddhism and ancient Sanskrit sutras. He eventually embarked on a 21-day meditation and fasting retreat on Mount Kurara near Kyoto, seeking enlightenment and healing power. On the final day, it is said that he experienced a profound spiritual awakening. A beam of light entered through the top of his head, and with it, he received the knowledge and ability to heal through the hands. This marked the beginning of the Reiki healing system. From Usui to Hirashi, Mikao Hirosui began teaching and practicing this healing method and over time trained several students, one of whom was Dr. Chiruri Hirashi, a former naval officer. Hirashi further developed the Reiki system, incorporating hand positions and a more structured healing approach, eventually opening a Reiki clinic in Tokyo. Enter Hirao Takahata. Reiki comes to the West. The story continues with Hirao Takahata, a Japanese-American woman born in Hawaii. In the 1930s, after experiencing serious health issues, she travelled to Japan seeking healing. There, she discovered Dr. Hirashi's clinic and was treated with Reiki. She fully recovered and became a devoted student. Takahata trained under Hirashi, and in 1938 she was initiated as a Reiki master. She brought Reiki back to Hawaii and eventually to the mainland United States during the 1940s and 50s. Over several decades, she taught and practiced Reiki, sharing it with a small group of students. By the time of her death in 1980, she had initiated 22 Reiki masters. The Western Reiki lineage. For many years, these 22 masters carried forward Takati's teachings, helping Reiki spread throughout North America and Europe. The system taught in the West became known as Usui Shikei Ryo, the UCE system of natural healing. It was taught with a sense of reverence and often with secrecy. Symbols and initiation practices were closely guarded. So, summary of the pre-1999 Reiki story in the West. Reiki originated with Mikausu Usui after a spiritual experience on Mount Kurama. Passed to Dr. Hiroshi, then to Hirao, Takakata brought it to the West. Reiki was taught as a spiritual healing art with a lineage and sacredness. The narrative emphasized intuition, simplicity, and a mystical origin story. While we now know more nuanced details about Mikausu Usui and the central roots of Reiki, the pre 1999 story remains a cherished formal spiritual foundation for many Reiki practitioners in the West. It highlights Reiki's essence as a gift of healing and awakening passed from heart to heart. Now, please remember that these series of shows, Reiki, the true story, are simply designed to give you a better understanding of Reiki, what it is, and how it can be used to help you in your everyday life. It is not intended to replace or be used as your Reiki training. If this has sparked your interest in Reiki, then I suggest you research the vast array of Reiki training courses that are out there, both online and in person. Having done my Reiki 1 and Reiki 2 through an in-person course with a small group and a Reiki practitioner, back in 2005, I decided to refresh my knowledge of Reiki by redoing my Level 1 and Level 2 through an online course, followed by my Master Reiki Practitioner Reiki after that. There is no better way to do your Reiki, whether online or in person. It all depends on which method of learning is more suited to you. I think I prefer doing my initial Reiki 1 and 2 in person, and I feel it prepared me better for this more comprehensive online training course, which is delivered by a tutor, the same tutor for the whole course, through a series of videos with accompanying material available through the resources section. If you are hoping to practice Reiki professionally, whether full-time or part-time, there are many things you need to consider beforehand. First of all, you should gather several months' experience on giving yourself Reiki treatments along with your friends and family. Once you're ready and feel confident enough to give Reiki treatments professionally, you'll need to register with the Reiki Association, as well as obtaining the necessary insurance cover. You'll also need to find a suitable place to see clients for the Reiki treatments, ideally somewhere specifically designed as a treatment or therapy room, where the client can feel relaxed and at ease, whilst being in quiet surroundings. You don't need to be trained or tuned to Reiki energy to live by its philosophy. The heart of Reiki is a way of being, not just a healing technique. Anyone can embrace its values and integrate them into daily life through simple awareness and intentional living. Here's how you can use Reiki philosophy throughout your day. No formal training needed. Start your day with the 5 Reiki principles. So, take a quiet moment in the morning and repeat the 5 Reiki principles, even silently in your mind. 1. Just for today, I will not be angry. 2. Just for today, I will not worry. 3. Just for today, I will be grateful. 4. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. 5. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. Reflect on what each one means to you today. This sets a peaceful, grounded tone before you even leave the house. Practice emotional awareness. Reiki philosophy encourages non-reactivity and emotional balance. So, throughout your day, when irritation or anger arises, take a breath before responding. If you're worried, pause and ground yourself in the present moment. Ask yourself, is this something I need to carry? Even simple awareness of your emotions is part of the Reiki path. Bring Reiki values into your interactions. Kindness and honesty are core Reiki principles. You can live by this by speaking truthfully but with compassion, offering a listening ear, choosing patience over judgment, being kind to yourself too, especially when things don't go perfectly. We all know that feeling from time to time. Stay in the present everyday tasks, whether you're making a meal, walking outside, or even doing chores. Practice mindful presence. Reiki philosophy teaches that every act, no matter how small, carries energy. So slow down and do things with intention and care. Cultivate gratitude throughout the day, even in stressful moments. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can be thankful for right now? Gratitude shifts your energy instantly. It's one of the simplest and most powerful tools in the Reiki way of life. Reflect gently at the end of the day. Before bed, take a moment to review your day, not to judge, but to notice. Did you live with kindness? Was there something you learned or handled differently? This gentle reflection is a beautiful Reiki practice. In essence, living with Reiki means living with mindfulness, compassion, and connection to yourself and the world. You don't need symbols or achievements to start, you just need a willingness to slow down, notice, and live with intention. That alone can shift your entire experience. And that brings us to the end of this month's show, Reiki, The True Story. Again, if you'd like to watch the shows again, any of our previous shows or any of our other shows, check out our YouTube page at Club Art Productions. And for all of our shows, plus copies of the scripts to download and any accompanying material, please check out our website www.clubartproductions.org. Many thanks for stopping by and seeing this show. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you next month on the 5th of May for episode 3 of Reiki, The True Story. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.